Yesterday, I told black men that they were the emotionally equivalent to temper tantrum having and non-accountability taking white women. And let's just say they did all but disprove my point in that video. But because I am a metaphysician and my mission is structured around healing the womb so that we can heal our people as a collective, I feel like this is worthy of adding a little bit of context. The reason that I made that post in the first place is to start the conversation of what's really going on in our community between the masculine and the feminine. Now, some of the more emotionally intelligent black men who don't allow their triggers to get in the way of their growth went to my page just to see who I was through the rest of my videos. So for context, those of you who perceive that message as me being a man hater or having been hurt by a man or not having a father in my life, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Reverend Dr. Sahaja L., certified metaphysical healing practitioner, and I teach women to reclaim their power and heal their womb from emotional trauma and narcissistic abuse to have healthier experiences with the men in their lives. First of all, that video was in no way intended to absolve black women of their responsibility or the role that we play in how our men came to be conditioned to respond to the trauma that they experienced. How does that translate in layman's terms? Metaphysically speaking, everything starts from the womb, and therefore the things that project outside of us and get stored in our body in the form of trauma or abuse all start with mama. And ladies, this is not to absolve the black man of his responsibility in making better choices when they feel triggered or uncomfortable. But I say that to reassure us that if we as black women want to strengthen our community, starting with the men who represent the masculine aspect of us, we have to start by healing our womb. Because metaphysically speaking, the black man is but a genetic mutation of the X chromosome. And as I've said in previous videos, the way that he shows up in the world is how we show up for ourselves internally. So the sooner we realize, ladies, how the universal law of correspondence translates to us having the power to control how our men respond to our energy so that he can start doing the work to heal himself, the sooner we can rid ourselves of the pick-me's that continue to validate their emotional immaturity by coddling them and encouraging their self-righteousness, which is preventing them from connecting to the feminine aspect of themselves that they need to heal in order to play the role in society that we created them for. And by then, we will have restored the natural order of the universe by freeing ourselves and our men of the destruction of the patriarchal rule and properly reclaimed our throne. And by the way, when the Bible talks about ending the world so that there can be a new Jerusalem, this is what that means. And if you want to dive deeper into reclaiming your power by healing the womb using the principles of metaphysics, simply like and follow for more content just like this. Because until you heal in there, you will forever look elsewhere for your happiness.